the kind of insights it will give you will take you from 0 to 100 immediately. It will take you from 0 to 100 immediately because you will now have, more clarity on what you are trying to do. And after that, I showed an example. I used somebody's business, to create a lead magnet. So today is all about marketing, right? And creatives. So I had promised that I would also show us an app, an AI app that will help you create distinct images, any kind of, even a logo, any kind of image by just sending a prompt, the same way we sent a prompt on ChatGPT, the same way we tell it, do this for me, is the same way this application works. You just describe the kind of image that you want, and it's going to give you very realistic images. We're going to go to, I think that is what we'll do first. After we have done that, we'll now talk about marketing. And talking about marketing, we will go into target audience. It's a very good thing that we had done customer avatar yesterday, because with that, you now understand who your target audience is. So now we want to talk about the different marketing platforms available, how you can, and what are the things you can use to target your audience. So that's when you have your amazing lead magnets, very quality targeting, speaking the right message to the right kind of audience. They will not just sit down gathering dust on your virtual shelf. No, shouldn't be that way. You should understand that you have to drive traffic to your lead magnets. That is when you start lead generation. And there is something that I have been saying since day one of Lead Magnet Challenge. There is no business on the face of the earth that do not need leads. Right. It's just that the way each business generates leads is different. But every business, no matter the kind of business, whether it is a product-based business, a physical product-based business, or a digital product-based business, or a service-based business, you need to generate leads, because that is the life of your business. It is these leads that now turns into paying customers, paying clients for you. So it is very important with your plans for 2023, of how you want to scale, of how you want to start doing this, start doing that, what should not be far from it is lead generation. And in the world we are right now, it is so easy to set up lead generation funnels. Sincerely, it is. It's easy. Somebody will be saying, it's easy for you to say now, Shebi, you are a tech person. That is why you are saying it's easy to create lead generation funnels. It is, and I'm going to tell you how tonight. I will tell you how. So there is no business that should exist without a setup, let me put it that way, that even when you are not there, it is generating leads for you. And something at the back end that is helping you to nurture these leads so that they see the amount of leads you generate is what will determine how much money how much revenue you make at the end of the day. So if your goal for the year, for example, is to do $100,000 at the end of the year, don't let it stay on that paper that you have written it on. No. Something must be generating the leads, because it is those leads that would pour out that $100,000 for you. If your own is 1 million, then you know that the more you do at the top is what determines how much you get at the bottom. We all know how a funnel looks like, the kind that we use in our kitchen. The mouth is very wide, while the bottom is very narrow. That is how it is. in marketing. So that is why you have to reach as many people as possible, because at the end of the day, the conversions will only trickle out, because the truth of the matter is, at the middle of the funnel, some people will drop out. Some people will stay there for a while. Some people will stay there, while some people will stay there for a long time. Some people, they will turn that place to their house. They will not leave. That you will even be wondering, you don't think, what are you doing in my funnel since? But they all have their, they all have their usage. They have their roles. Yeah, let me put it that way. They all have their roles. So that is why at the top of your funnel, what is at the top of your funnel cannot be ordinary. It can't be ordinary, because if it is ordinary, you will get ordinary results at the bottom of your funnel. If the top of your funnel is ordinary, you will get ordinary results at the bottom of your funnel. So the most important, I'm just reiterating this because I don't ever want anybody here to forget that the most important part of your funnel is the top of the funnel. It is just like this. Okay, so see how I taught you how to put in the right prompts into ChatGPT, and I said it is garbage in, garbage out, which we tested. If you don't give it the right prompt, it will not give you the right results. It's the same thing with your lead generation funnel. If you bring in the wrong audience at the top of the funnel, if you bring in garbage, it is also garbage that will come out for you. So that is why you have to spend an extraordinary amount of time normally, on making sure that the top of your funnel is right. But now, artificial intelligence has really helped to cut that time into more than half. It's not even half, into more than half, because now you can use it to do a lot of things like we have done in the past 2 days. So ensure that you speak to the right audience, follow everything that I have taught in day 1 and day 2, create as many lead magnets as possible. I don't think, as many lead magnets as you have, the better, because that way you have specific messaging for specific people, for different kinds of people, and you are able to catch them. Earlier enough, this kind of people, when they enter your funnel, they will not sleep inside for years. It will now be easy to nurture them and, just make them paying clients as soon as possible. So yeah, we have about 14 people online now. So I think I'm just going to start, because I don't want us to stay as long as we did yesterday. Yesterday, I think we spent over 3 hours. So like I said, today we want to talk about target audience, and so I'll go straight to the AI that helps you to generate image. So before I do that, let me just do a little teaching on why visual representations are very important, especially when you're running a campaign. So your visuals, there is a lot of noise online now. In fact, now that it's easier for people to create content, so you should know that there will be an increase in the number of content, in the number of people now sharing their content online. That is what it means. People that have not been doing all this before, they will start doing it now because it's easier for them to create content. So it means that as somebody that really wants to do, you really have goals, and you have results that you must have achieved this year. You have to think twice about how you are going to attract attention. And one of the ways to attract attention is to be unusual in your visual representations, especially when it comes to your lead magnets or the images, any creative that you will be using to attract people to the top of your funnel. It must be unusually different. It must be something that while I'm scrolling scrolling, I'm just scrolling on Instagram or on Facebook, it must be something that will make me pause. Because that's the first thing that you have to do, make them pause. If they don't pause, you have lost them. In fact, forget about whether the person is your target audience or they are not your target audience. Before they decide that they are your target audience, you have to make them pause first. So when thinking about your visuals, don't think about your target audience per se. Think about people generally. Think about people generally. What will appeal to the unusual sense? What is unusual that will make people say, oh, what is this? So while you're creating your creatives, always think about what will make them say, oh, what is this? And then they will pause and read. Do you get that? They have to pause and read. When they now read is when their brain will now say, oh, this is for me. Oh, this is not for me. And then they move on. But you have to make them stop first. And that is very important. And that is what the application I'm going to show you tonight, it will really help you, to do that. This is the year to be different, to start, just being different. Don't be, I myself, I am going to, start doing this thing that I'm telling you of being unusual, because data has suggested that, the number of content online is exponentially increasing. So it is not doubling. It is not that kind of, oh, okay, it has increased by 10%, 20%. No, it's exponentially increasing. So it is very, very important that it is now, you have to be different anyway. So the application that we're going to be using right now is called Midjourney. So when you, I'm going to share my screen now. Let me know when you see my screen. Okay. All right, so I think I opened a new window. I'm just going to close this so that I can open the right one. Oh, I closed everything. Please just give me a minute. All right. So the application we want to use is called Midjourney, midjourney.com. So let me explain. There is something. So some people might get confused by this application. So what they did with this application is there is a community app called Discord. I don't know how many of us know Discord. Discord is a very popular community app. So Midjourney has been integrated into Discord. So Discord is like a community app, chats, where people, just chat and all that. But they have built it in such a way that it has been integrated into Discord. So when you open an account on Midjourney, for example, it will take you to, after you have opened the account, where you will send your prompts is when you go into the Discord channel for Midjourney. So I already have a Midjourney account. I have a paid account for Midjourney, but I'm going to explain. So Midjourney has a free account where you can do 25 prompts in a month. So 25 prompts means that 25 prompts means that you can ask it 25 questions in a month, and it will give you images in return for the questions that you ask. So I'm going to refresh it. Okay, so this is what you will see. Don't be scared by this code that you see running around. I don't know why. Nothing. So all you need to do is just click on getting started, and you can create an account. When you create an account, like I said, it will take you to the Discord channel. I'm going to open another browser where I have my Discord channel. And okay, so this is this. You see that I'm now on discord.com, even though this is my Mid. So I'm on Midjourney channel on Discord. I don't want to open a new account. But maybe we should do it. I think we should do it so that easier for people. So I will use a different email address. Let's try that. I don't want anybody to get so you can come here, come and read the quick start guide on how you can, send the prompts and all that. But I'm going to show you how exactly you will be doing that here today. So I will just click on go to Midjourney Discord. You can also come here, go to the normal, click on sign in. And then come here and click on register. So you create an account. What was the email I used for that other account? Yes. I paused share because I want to put in a password. So put a date of birth. The date of birth. And then continue. For this 2 week. Hopefully it's okay now. Okay. I am human. Oh, wow, which one is sunflower now? I think. I hope I'm correct. Because everything looks like sunflower to me. Oh. Please, who wants to help me to pick this thing? Maybe this. Let's try. Okay. So you click on authorize. So it is telling you that it is taking you to an external application, which is the Discord account. So you click on authorize. You need to verify your account in order to perform this action. So I need to go and look at my email. They would have sent me an email, and then I would, verify that account. So their email is yet to come in, but what I will do is, while we wait for it, I'm going to continue on my own account. But before that, I want to show you something. So I want to show you something. All these images here, I just created them with a prompt, and they don't exist anywhere. They don't exist anywhere else. So before we even start creating, I'm going to allow us to, so the way Discord works is that, you know, when you see how it is a chart, everybody is starting, you can see, and then it's showing everybody's results based on what they say. So I'm just going to, let's start from here and see the kind of prompts that people are putting in and what it's bringing for them. So this person said, young women in a white coat with long brown hair and hazel eyes in the middle of, I don't know what this means, dance or something, lost in the city, realistic, 8K. 8K means the quality. And then it brought out this 4 images. So it will always give you 4 versions. And you can decide to, this you here means you want to upscale. So upscale means you want it to make it more realistic and increase the quality for you. V means it should give you a variable. So U1, this is U1, this is U2, this is U3, this is U4. This is V1, V2, V3, V4, just like that. So if you say, okay, I like the expression of V2, and you click on V2, it will give you 4 other variations of V2. Please, I want to be sure you're following me. I want to see comments. I like interactive classes. So please, I want to see comments to be sure that you're following me and I've not lost anybody. I'll wait for your comments. You are following. Okay. All right. So this is another one. A minimalist logo for VLR, a sim racing team, white background, Portugal flag, colors, big font, simple Formula 1 style, don't use other letters, crest, emblem, car logo. And then he brought out this logo. I think they are amazing, by the way. I think they look so good, you know, based on what it looks like this guy is trying to create. So all you need is just try to explain what you want to do. You understand? And then you will see amazing images that you can use inside your book and outside, even for the cover of your book. There is nothing. We are going to, you know, put in some prompts. I will just ask some people to give me prompts that I should put in for them, and we'll see what it will bring out for us. You understand? So all these images are unique. They've never been seen anywhere else. So you have to be very, very, so you can see this person probably did a variation or something. You see that the images are better now, the logo. See that if we created it, they are better. So as you keep, I want to see what this person, for this N with bulletproof electric vests, 4K real life. How awesome is this? Yeah, you see what I'm saying about unusual, right? Sometimes you use something unusual to just stop people so that they can read what you have to say. So unrealistic things like this, if I see this on social media, I will wait. I want to see what is happening to this N. Why an N is wearing bulletproof. And then you can also literally use these things. So let's say you want to talk about, let's say you are a spiritual coach or something, and you want to talk about Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit as your bulletproof, or the Holy Spirit, the shield of the Spirit. Yes, you want to talk about the shield of the Spirit. You know, you can use something, you can create something that will just get people to stop and consume your content. That is really what I see Midjourney doing for you, you know, creating different and unique images, you know, for you. So, you can be as descriptive as possible, so that every detail that you need in that image, see this image, I don't know what this image is for, maybe like a book, The person is probably maybe all this anime book, animation and all that. Somebody says, please, what do you want you to means? Okay, let me explain that again. So you one, let me see one that has, okay, so this is it. We'll use it when we start putting in prompts. You one means upscale. Upscale will help you make it more realistic, and it will increase the quality and then make it bigger. By the time you now click upscale, so U1 means upscale this first one, U2 means upscale this second one, U3 means this is the third one, this is number 3, and this is number 4. So now this person says they want beautiful princess, hyper-realistic, super detailed, dynamic pose, bright colors, CGI, VFX, SFX, I don't know what most of that means, incredible, detailed, and intricate, hyper-maximalist. So, you know, all these words, you can just, all right, the Discord email is in now. So we'll go and check it. You know, and then when you now click upscale 2, let's say what they like is 2. I don't like the 2 anyway. I like 1. 1 is very, I think she's very beautiful. So I'll just use 1, upscale 1. And that means I have chosen that one. It will upscale it for me and put it in my Midjourney account. Okay. Let me use this to explain upscale again, because it is showing this just one image for this person. You know, we had seen this picture before, the end wearing bulletproof. This person upscaled this image. That is why it is showing this one now. So now that you have it, you can still do other things on it. You can make a variation of it. You can do, and you can use another person's picture that they have generated that you like. For example, let's say this image, we like it now. I can make a variation of it, or I can say you should upscale it for me. I'll go back to that where I have the 4 images, and I will say you should upscale it for me. And then it will put it in my Midjourney account. But remember that that is part of your prompt for the month. It will count as part of your prompt for the month. And, you know, you have to. So for people, for example, see this, for example, young woman with glasses and a gray sweatshirt, sitting on a sofa, writing notes on a notepad in front of a laptop in real style. This is going to be really, really valuable for people that are creating ebooks. You know, you are creating ebooks as lead magnets. You know, you want to try as much as possible to ensure that the book is not boring. You don't just want to write, try, and make people boring. You want to use visuals and images in between, in the books and all that. You know, you can get unique visuals like this, send it to your graphic designer and tell your graphic designer to use them in, you know, certain points of your book, depending on what you're trying to achieve and your messaging, you know, your messaging for that book. So you see, you can generate as many things as you want. It is all about your imagination, what you can imagine. So I'm just going to click on here, jump to present. I'm looking at very old this thing. So this is like the last images just created. You see, even so, I think what I will do is, so can somebody, maybe if anybody has an idea of what they want to create, please drop a prompt in the chat. Drop a prompt in the chat. From everything we've seen, what image, drop me a prompt, I will use it. So I'll wait 1-2 minutes for me to see some prompts. For me to see some prompts, and then I will put it in. Anyone that will find that is very good, I will upscale it. A black family, TDO, give me more. Okay, a black couple with 2 kids. What's the idea behind the prompt? So we need to be, I think we need to be more explanatory than that, so that we get, what are you, give me more ideas. What are they doing? The black couple with 2 kids. What are they doing? Give me something. A young woman who is going through emotional pain. I like that. A young woman, should it be a black woman or a white woman or Hispanic or Caucasian or okay. Okay. TDO says a black couple with a black family. I'll use a black family with 2 kids building a financial plan for the family. So the first thing you want to do when you want to drop your prompts is to do a slash. When you do a slash, you see that some things will come out and say imagine, or what you can do is click this plus, and then say use slash command. It will give you options. And then you can click this one that says imagine. So see, this imagine is telling you it is all about your imagination. What is in your imagination that you want this thing to create for you? So we would say a black family with 2 kids creating a financial plan for the family. So let's put that first, but I think we still need to do some things. So we'll do it later, but let's put that in first so that we see that simple line. What does it give to us? So I'm going to press enter. So I press enter, it's telling me it's waiting to start. So let's just, you just keep scrolling so that you don't miss your image, because that tends to happen. But anyway, you can go into your Midjourney account to go and look at it. So I will just keep scrolling until we see what we created. So it will not take long to create mine because I am on a paid plan. But for people on free plan, you know, it might take about 5 minutes, you know, before it will create. But usually, okay, so we have it. That's given us 4. So we have these 4 images. Do we want it? So we have not, where is it again? You know, it keeps disappearing. So I'm just going to, you see, I want to click on it like that. So we can really, can we see it very well? This is not realistic. It has given us what we want, but it's not as realistic. But it all depends on what you want. You know, this is actually not a bad image to have as a cover art for your lead magnet or whatever it is you are using it for. It's not a bad art to have. But then you now want to think of, so TDO, please, add the owner. So I want you to give me more prompts to add. One of the things I would like to add is to make it hyper realistic. I want it to be more realistic than this. So when we send in our second prompt, I want to put hyper realistic. Is there something you want to see? Or maybe you want to see them in a more relaxed atmosphere, or you want to see them in, can you just tell me, TDO, before I move to another person, I want to run one more prompt for you. And then we'll now upscale one image for you, and I will send it to you. So building a financial plan for the family. Yeah, with a young black woman, age 32 years, wears glasses, coastal, exploring the town. Okay. I like that, so we'll do it later. Family in front of a beautiful home. Okay. TDO says the family should be in front of a beautiful home, an SUV with an SUV in front. Okay. So are you saying they should be sitting like in a garden doing this? You know, because if there is an SUV in front and they are making a financial plan, they would most likely be sitting to do it. A frustrated Nigerian female entrepreneur who has family having books all around her with calculator. I like that too. Okay, a beautiful African child with an Afro-textured hair. Okay, really, it looks good. Yes, more realistic, in front of their beautiful home with an SUV in front, looking happy because they have a financial secure future. Okay, let's copy that. Okay. Let's take our prompt again. don't forget that you put it inside the prompt. You see something that says prompt, that is where you put your description. I'm going to copy this again. Copy, and then put it here. The Black family with, oh, did I say 3 kids? You said 2 kids. So I'm going to make it 2 kids. Creating a financial plan for the family with an SUV in front of their house. Looking happy because they have a financially secure future. 2 kids creating a financial plan for the family. Sitting out. What should we call it? Where should they say they are sitting? I need a word. Oh, standing, taking a family photo. You can remove creating a financial plan since they were outside. Okay, that makes sense. A black family with 2 kids standing outside their beautiful home. Taking pictures with an SUV in front of their house. Looking happy because they have a financially secure future. Hyper realistic. What else are we noticing in this image that we may not like? Hyper realistic. Looking happy because they have a financial future. Must be hyper realistic. Must be hyper realistic. What else? I think that's fine. Let's see. Let's see what it gives to us. See banana, moshi banana. Okay. I think this thing had gone very down all the times I was typing, so we just have to scroll more, but I don't want to miss it. So that's why. Okay. So we have this. A black family taking a picture. So it's still not as realistic as we want it. Can we check can we check our own profile so we see when our image has arrived? So we know, yes, when you check your profile, it will be there and you can now upscale anyone that you want. So this one now, I like the idea. But I would like to create it again because it is still not, it still looks like the image of, it looks like a picture. No, what's the word that I want to use? It looks like, yes, their faces look odd. Their faces look odd. So I'll copy it and do this one more time. And then I'll say very realistic with real human faces, with natural faces and high quality, yes, high quality, what word can we use again to make it, what word can we use? Realistic with real natural faces, high quality. Okay, that's fine. We'll just upscale. Let's see what it brings. Oh, I didn't put I didn't put it in a prompt. We are waiting for it to generate our image one more time. Should be there in a few seconds. We should have it. The different variations of our hen, no, our bulletproof hen. I keep saying it. Because I hope I put in the prompt properly because it's supposed to have shown by now. I'm supposed to have seen it by now. Let me go to my account and refresh. I'll see. Okay, I think we have a new one now. Like a new one. And it looks better. I can still see that thing is happening to their faces. So I'm just going to, okay, so let's choose one first and then we'll upscale it and we'll see if it's better. So TDO, choose one, please. Choose one. Do you want U1, U2, U3, U4? Let's choose one first. U1, this first one, right? Okay. You can click here and then you say it should open in Discord. So it's going to open it so that we don't have to start looking for it. It will open it exactly where it is. Yes. So we can then upscale one. So we have upscaled it. Let's go back here and see the upscaled version. I don't start looking all over for it there again. So easier to upscale. Easier to upscale. So let's just wait a few seconds for it. So while we are waiting for that to upscale, let's take another one. So the discovery is a Black young woman going through emotional pain, sitting on her sofa with a pen and a paper, thinking of what next to do. Okay, so it's here. I heard a sound now, so I know it must be here. Oh yeah, this is the upscale. So it's much better. So the faces are much better. So I guess what you will just have to do is, just keep changing the words that will make the faces. Maybe you use more, is it adjective? Is it adjective that qualifies? You use more adjective, to qualify it more. But sincerely, this is a very, very beautiful picture that you don't have to pay for, that nobody will come and tell you there's a copyright on it, that nobody will come and say, oh, you used my picture, or you used that, because nobody else in the world has this picture. This family does not exist. These faces, they do not exist. It belongs to you. It belongs to TDO. Yeah, yes, more in front of their beautiful. Okay, I'm looking for, yes. Yeah, so you keep qualifying and then it keeps, getting better. I think I copied that thing. I'm not sure. I have it copied again. So let's do another one and then we'll move to the next thing for today. A Black young woman going through emotional pain. Can Discord use your photos and enhance them? The question is not clear. Can you reframe it? Use it. What do you mean by can Discord use? Oh, okay, yes, actually, you can feed in your own pictures. You can feed in your own pictures, but it will change it. Because the idea is that exact image should not exist anywhere else in the world. So it will now make it look like your form, but it will now apply some artistic things to it. It will still look like you, but it will not be you exactly. It will not look artistic in a way, so that it will not be that, this is the image of Bola Fajemirokun, but people will see your likeness in the image. The Black young woman going through emotional pain, sitting on a sofa with a pen and a paper. A pen and a book. Is that better instead of a paper? A pen and a book, or a pen and a journal, something like that. Thinking of what next to do. High quality, realistic. Yeah, okay. Let's send it in and see what we get. It must be here. And hear the sound. Can't find it though. Although I heard a sound right now. Let's go and try. Okay, it's not yet here. And that was making that sound. Okay, so this is it. This is your image. It's discovering you. And I think they look good. Which of them do you think you like? Which of them do you think you like? So another thing to notice, though, let me mention this, is that fingers, for some reason, the image artificial intelligence, they have a problem with fingers. So you may want to try as much as possible not to show. Sometimes if what you're trying to ask it to show has a lot of fingers, you might see 6 fingers inside on one hand. You might see there. So that bug is there, and you have to be careful so that anything you're trying to ask it to generate, you don't, let it make it something that will show a lot of fingers or too much of that. So number 2, yes, I like number 2 too. So we will upscale number 2. We'll upscale number 2. So we'll just say upscale 2. I'll do one more. Oh, well, but I've upscaled. Let's upscale another one then. It's true, he has a funny hand. There's no way your hand will look like that and you'll be able to sit and write like that. It's almost an impossible position to write. The one with the best hand is either 1 or 4. 1 or 4. Yes, U1. U1 looks good. U1, yeah, we can do U1. U1, U4 is colored, but I don't know if, depending on you, showing a bit of chest. So, Mrs. Stella, which one should we take? U4. Okay, so I will upscale U4 for you again. Scale U4. And then we have that. 4 has a funny leg. It's true. She's not happy. She's not even thinking of breasts. That's true. But I like it, Sha. But if you look carefully, it's true that it has a funny leg. You know what I'll do? Let's use variation this time around. Let's do variation of 4. Let it give us a variation of 4. So I've clicked V4. Let's see what it brings out for us. For V4, variation of 4, it will bring us 4 more options. So this was the U1B. Yeah. Now that we upscaled it, the regular hand is really, really showing that there's no way you can place your hand like this. That the first one we upscaled. So when you have to, be on the lookout for things like this. So this is the U4 we upscaled. Which one is better? So that, this is that we did the variable. The variable U4 that we did, that we asked for a variable. And then he gave us a variable. So which one would you take? Which one would you take? There are some things happening around the eyes. For each of this thing, I don't know. I think maybe it shows maybe that she's crying or something. It really is, yeah. So pick one. Pick one. I'm glad. The ones on the right, yes. I think I like you too. You too. But before we upscale, please, Everybody help me look at it very well so that we don't waste another credit to upscale it. I think I like you too. Let's upscale you too, right? Let's upscale you too. Oh, Miss Stella, we are here for you now. You know that. My team and I are here for you. Where do we find the images from the prompt? In your account, in your Midjourney account. When you log in directly to Midjourney account before coming to Discord, you will find your upscaled images there. So I will upscale you too. Now, I want to do one more before we stop this. I want to do one more. So where were the, please, if you see your prompt, maybe for people that submitted prompt, can you resubmit it? The chat is far. Please resubmit your prompt. If I've not taken it, I'll take one more. And then we'll go back to talk about audiences for our campaign. Okay, a frustrated Nigerian female lecturer. You even put Nigerian. Well, let's see. I've not used the prompts like that before. Female entrepreneur who has family having books all around her with calculator. That sounds interesting, Sha. Or Africa. Okay, let's just leave Nigeria. Let's see what it does with it. I'm going to put it, a frustrated Nigerian female entrepreneur who has family having books all around her with calculator. The calculator. Realistic. So let's set it in and see. I've sent it in after this one. So we all know how to use it now. I would go to my email so that we complete the account creation we were doing. I don't want anybody to get lost while they are trying to create an account. Because I want you all to go and create images and then drop it in the group. So the group is there for support, and I will always be there, to answer your questions. So when you have questions, when you have done something, do well to, bring it on the group. Let others review it for you. Let us review and give our recommendations. The group is going to be very, very interactive. He even put Gele, the Nigerian Gele, but this is Yoruba. It picked the Yoruba. It looks like a Yoruba woman, but I love it. Who does not love this? As in, isn't this amazing? Imagine how this will stop people. When I'm saying use visuals that will make people pause, it is amazing. It looks so beautiful. I love all of them, but let's choose one. We have to choose one and upscale. We have to choose one and upscale. Excuse me. Top left, love them all, yes. Top left. That's one. Who else? Who else? You want portray the message more. Yeah, okay. Looking frustrated. Okay, but her eyes looked somehow shallow. Yeah, I also thought number 3, really, because you want to me looks more surprised. You 3 is more frustrated because that look is like, what is it? Don't know. It's like anger and frustration. You 3 is more like anger and frustration. So who else think we should do number 3? The owner, yes, you 3. Okay, so we'll still you 3. Remind me to send it into the group for you. You 3, let's upscale you 3. Yes, so let's just go back to the account creation. Please, everybody, just come and try your, see, like I said, you have 25 prompts for your free account, which is what we were trying to, and then the next account, if you would now want to upgrade, is just $10 per month. You know, that is still very affordable considering that what you'll be using these images to do and all that. So it's not a bad idea at all. So I will copy the verification link and then we'll go and verify the email address. Oh. So we're here. Oh, fast, you've set up your account. I like you. You're a sharpshooter. Email verified, continue to Discord. Okay, you see how from Midjourney, it is now taking you to Discord. Go and start on the free account. So we'll just wait for it to, participants can, okay, yeah. I don't know why I'm clicking the button. It seems not to be. I'll just probably refresh the screen, refresh the page. It's not responding. I'll refresh, or I will just go back to Midjourney and sign in. That's verified already. So I will just go back and sign in on Midjourney. Hey, I hope I still remember that password. Oh, okay, perfect. It logged me in straight away. So just close this thing. I mean, just close it so that so it brings you here, right? You're on Discord, but let's go back to Midjourney so that I don't want midjourney.com. Let's go back to Midjourney. So this is the normal Discord server where you can now join different channels and all that, but we don't want to. So let's go and sign in for Midjourney so that it just takes us directly to click on authorize. This happens a lot that you have to, even for my own account, I noticed that I would have to sign in twice before it will log me in. I don't know, maybe it is because of the traffic and the amount of people trying to use the system. That is why it works like that. So you see, this is the account now. So you see this prompt, join the Discord to start creating, just click on it. Or I would have preferred to right click on it so that it will just take me to another, you now accept the invite. So that invite is very, very important that you accept it because it is that invite that takes you into the Midjourney Discord channel. Okay, Bola is asking what is Midjourney. Midjourney is this application. It's just that it is working via Discord. But Midjourney is the application that is creating these images for us. It don't happen. Please, which one is Daisy? Out of all these flowers, who wants to help me? Okay, I think I know sunflower. So if this is sunflower, I don't know what this white. Is it this white one? Or this orange one? Which one is Daisy? White ones, okay. All right. It looks like it wasn't correct. Is he asking me Daisy? Is the white ones right? Okay. All right. Discord app launched. Continue to Discord. Okay. So this is home. You can pick. So the best thing is just pick one of these newbie channel. There are always several channels. So I'm just going to pick this newbie 41. So pick one of the newbie channels and you can start creating. You can start creating. So in this new account that is free, so that you know that even for a free account, somebody should send another prompt. Now, send another prompt. Let me quickly use it in the free account so that you know it's not only paid account that brings out nice images. Oh yeah, prompt, send in your prompts. If I'm not, let's do one more. Yeah, we still have a lot to cover. We have to, move to the next thing. I'm waiting. Should we leave and move to the next? Looks like nobody has. I thought I saw more than 3 or 4 prompts before. Somebody send in one. A young Black woman aged 32 years, wears glasses, casual outfits, exploring the town. Okay. Which town? Which town? Let's give it a town. Which town? Paris. Is Paris not a city? Is it a town? So you look for Imagine. And then put it. A young Black woman, 82 years, wears glasses, casual outfits, exploring. Exploring our town, Lekki, Lagos. Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Let's see what it gives us. But this is not going to be as fast as my home because it's a free account. So we'll have to wait a while. But while we wait, somebody raise your hand. Let me unmute you. I know that people are having several ideas. So share with us some of the ideas, some things that you think you can use Midjourney to do. Some things that you think you can use Midjourney to do. I want somebody to share with us some ideas running through their head, things that they think they can use Midjourney to do. Share ideas running through your head with others. Don't hold it, don't audit your photography collection, okay? Yeah, I'm going to ask Joanne to unmute. Okay, you can unmute now, Joanne.
Okay, hi, Mayowa. Thank you so much so far. I have happened to join today, but I was able to listen to the past 2 days. It was mind blowing. I just said that I have to be in class today. Okay, so
value.
yeah, so I was just trying to sign to the Midjourney account. I've clicked the midjourney.com. I wanted to find out what's the next thing to click to take me to the Discord account. I didn't get that part.
So if you have been able to sign into, there should be a prompt that will say, click to go to Discord or something. We saw it now. It is that prompt when you click it that will show you the invite, because that invitation link to Discord is very, very important. Does this thing look like Donald Trump? Donald Trump, but really, really fat and sweaty. People are not nice. So you see what I mean? It will finally create what we want, but it will take a longer time than a paid account. So we'll have to wait. Oh, Joanne, you are muted again. Did you see what you were looking for? So we just keep waiting for it. The people creating kids stuff. Oh, this thing is taking too long. Our time is far spent. Let me open the Midjourney account again because so that we can see if it is inside it already. The free. Anyway, you will see something here. You will see a notification here that will show one if it has generated your image. This is what you will see, Joanne. Join the Discord to start creating. So you sign up with Midjourney, not Discord. And then you verify your account through email. Lady CY is asking, how do we verify? You verify through email. Yeah. So it is let's continue we'll come back to this and come and look at the image. It will finally do it, just that it will take some time. It will finally do it. So let's just go back to our this thing for today. Okay, so today we want to talk about marketing. At the beginning of the class, I already explained lead generation. I think I should stop sharing my screen so that all the images do not distract us. Right. So, okay. So you understand how lead generation, how important lead generation is and all that. You already know how to create your irresistible offer. Do you know your irresistible offer is not the offer, your lead magnet offer? I'm sure you know that. Let me just explain it better. You know, your irresistible offer is that thing that you actually want to sell. Your main course, your main product, your main service, your package, that package, you know, that is probably ticket that you want to sell. That is the one you create your irresistible offer for. And then after you have created the irresistible offer is when you now go back and create your customer avatar, and then you now create your lead magnets. When you are done with that and you have all these sorted out, you know, the next thing is to think about the target audience. So who are the people? How am I going to market this? How am I going to create visibility around this? How am I going to, you know, sell it? How are people going to see that I have this extraordinary lead magnet for them to attract the kind of people? So that is what we want to talk about here, like I said, and you have to use, there are several platforms, you know, that I'm going to talk about paid ad. Organic, I'm sure all of us, or well, maybe some of us knows how to really push organic because most of us are already on social media already anyway. And in fact, I know that a lot of people are also running ads, but it wouldn't hurt for you to hear the expert idea, right? I have generated over $1 million with ads. Yes, I have run several campaigns for clients, and most of my, when I say $1 million, it's a lot of money because most of my, at least 70% of those people that I ran these ads for are Nigerians. When you talk about tickets in Nigeria, maybe you're thinking about $1,000 thereabout, $1,000, $1,500, $700, $500. It's still tickets in Nigeria. Unlike in developed countries where tickets would start from $3,000, right? So I know a thing or two about creating campaigns, running ads, and all that, you know, for your businesses. And I didn't want to end this training without giving you tips and resources, that you can use or discuss with your campaign managers on how, they can help you do better. So when we are talking about target audience for lead generation, so basically I'll be talking about lead generation because this class is about lead magnets and lead generation. Remember that I think I mentioned it yesterday. So for people that were not in class yesterday, I said that if you have for your budget, for your marketing budget, the one you want to use on paid ads on any platform, 70% should be for lead generation and 30% is for direct ads and retargeting. Some people do it the other way around. They spend 70% or all of their budget on running direct ads and running. No, it shouldn't be like that. You know why? Because you're wasting a lot of money. You are not thinking about the long-term effect on your business. You are wasting cash. You are wasting cash. The best thing to do is to generate a lot of leads and then have a system behind that is helping you to nurture these leads and convert them to, and present them with your irresistible offer. When after you have nurtured them, you present them with your irresistible offer and sell. That is the best way, because the lead that does not convert today would probably convert tomorrow or next week or next month or in 3 months' time or in 6 months' time. I have leads that are converting 2 years after, 3 years after. In fact, I have leads that they are people that I have leads that I've generated several years ago that they have not bought anything from me, but they have given me clients that have paid me millions of naira. I have people like that even I decided to say, no, just become my affiliate. I beg, let me be giving you commission. Because the way they refer people to me, they have never bought anything from me. But because I have nurtured them, they understand, they are familiar with my brand. They feel as if they know me. When anybody is talking about, they're talking about a website, they're talking about sales funnel and all that, they don't think about anybody else. The only name that comes to their mind is Website Shake, because, they have seen, they've heard, I have shown them, I have, so that is what I want you to start doing. Do you understand? Lead generation is the most important thing. I wish people will know this and then focus a lot of their energy on lead generation and not direct selling is fine. And don't say, I'm a product business owner, I will focus on direct selling. Yes, product-based businesses, focus on direct selling. That is very good. But do not neglect lead generation. Like I said, go and look for foreign businesses in your niche and see how they are generating leads. Don't be a local champion. Don't say because you are very popular on Instagram and people are buying and you stick with it like that. If Instagram goes tomorrow or you lose your Instagram account, what happens to you? And then if you are not able to get it back, so you start from what? You start from, what do they call it? That word, I can't remember the word. You start from scratch. No, let's do business right? And generate leads. It's very important. So that is why, and I have explained it yesterday. I've explained it yesterday that there is no business that, in fact, you already know that there's no business that cannot, create a lead generation funnel. There's no business that cannot create a lead magnet, no matter what you sell. Yesterday explained it very well. So talking about audiences, the first thing after you have your lead magnet talking to the right person. So your lead magnet is either talking to a problem-aware person, we said that yesterday, or your lead magnet is talking to somebody that is both problem aware and solution aware, right? Your lead magnet should also be talking to a particular category. Yesterday, I explained how to make your customer avatar, how to break them into categories and subcategories, categories and subcategories. So you should have that lead magnet that is very specific. So when you now have that, what you need to do is to think about how you want to reach. So the first thing that you can use on any, so all ad platforms have this thing that we call, where you can pick the kind of people that you want them to show your ads to. So this is a very, very sneaky and very important part of running a paid campaign that a lot of people miss, which is audience targeting. So what you want to think about at this stage is, so the first thing you want to know is that there are what we call interests and there are what we call behaviors. So everybody online has a digital footprint. For example, what I have done online today. So what have I done online today? This morning, I didn't go to church. So I joined internet church because I've been, very tired. I needed to rest a little. So I attended online church. So I went to YouTube, watched the third service for my church. After that, what else did I do? I watched Netflix for about an hour or so. And then I came to my system to work. And then yesterday I told you people that I have an offer that I'm going to present to you here today. So I went through the offer. I needed to break it down. It was just one offer before. I decided to break it out into 3 offers, so I worked on it. That took me about an hour to finish up. I went back, I went to my project management application that I use for my agency. So we use Jira. I went to Jira to go and look at all my notifications and comments and things that I have to comment on the projects we are working on. See, that is for today, that is my digital footprint. Somebody that is selling, so let's say somebody is selling Jira training. Somebody is selling Jira training. Maybe for people that are using Jira. Jira is a project management application. And somebody is selling Jira training and wants to show it to people like me that might want to know how to get the best out of the Jira application. So this person can target me through my digital footprint. And that is where interest and behaviors comes in. You will find interest and behaviors on, if you are doing Google ads, if you're doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter, LinkedIn, you find all the platforms that run paid advertisements, they have it. So interests are usually the kind of, so I would say when you're thinking about interest, think about the kind of content that people in your target audience are consuming online. That is their digital footprint. What kind of content are they consuming? All right. What kind of content are they consuming? So let me go back to Sorio app, the one we used yesterday, the diabetic management app that we used as an example yesterday. So we had like 4 audiences for that. So let's say we want to pick one of those audiences that we want to target. You know what creating those 4 audiences had done for us yesterday is that it has shown that when Barbara wants to run a campaign, she needs to target a minimum of 4 audiences, because the messaging for the 4 audiences are totally different. So picking one of the audiences, you want to look at, oh, I just had something. I think our image is ready, but I will not stop now. We'll go back to it later. So picking one of those audiences, you can now say, okay, this person, for example, the teenager, let me use the teenager that is worried about their father. that has diabetic and would like to be part of the management, but they don't know what to do. You want to think about this guy, where will you find this guy? As a 17-year-old, what kind of content will this guy be, consuming? That's number one. Number two, what kind of content is this guy consuming that is related to your business? That is related to something like, is this guy even going online to go and search? Can you come? Maybe my father, maybe I don't know. Maybe. So you have to really sit down and think about your audiences and the kind of content they are consuming, and then their behaviors. So the behaviors would be like, so behaviors are things categorized under behaviors will usually be the kind of work that they do. For some countries, for example, for the US, you can actually pick what's the word that we say? I don't know. The income rates, that's not the word you will find in the interest category, but that is it. I don't know if someone from the US here can give me the right word. Maybe something zone, that shows whether this person is earning the 10% of the population, or you are earning 70 to 100%, or you are in the 50% percentile, or you are in the 25% percentile. We don't have that in this part of the world, but we have it for audiences, in developed countries like US and UK and all that. You can target people. That's a behavior. Another behavior would be the kind of work that income brackets, yes, the kind of work, that they do, like profession and all that. Behavior would also be something like if they're parents of teenagers, parents of preteens, parents of, all these kind of things. I'm not going to go into the back end of any of these app platforms to show you. I'm just explaining so that you will know. It is actually income status. I think it is actually income status, So you find all those things that you can use to target. So that is about the interest and behavior. Another thing that you also want to do that I should talk about first actually is what we call A/B testing. I think I mentioned it briefly, maybe I think the first day, about how you have to test several variables when you have created the perfect lead magnet and you're trying to direct traffic to it. Nobody knows it all because you are dealing with a machine. You are dealing with a machine, and that is the platform that you are using to run the ads. Sometimes what you know about that platform today, yesterday, by the time you get there today, could have changed. And then the way sometimes, and all these people, they try to upgrade their algorithms and the logic behind these platforms. So some things are always changing. So testing is so very important, meaning that when you create an image, for example, that you want to use for an ad, don't use one image and one ad copy to sell that okay, so we are talking about lead generation ads, right? To tell people to go and opt in for that your lead magnet. No. Create a variation. I always advise do at least 3 variations. If you can do up to 10, perfect. But do at least 3 variations and run. So the way these ad platforms are is usually you have campaign, you have your audience, which we call ad sets, and then we have the ads. So it means that when you pick one audience, for example, Barbara picks one of her audience, have 3 creatives that you are using to run ads for that one audience. You can test different things. In A/B testing, you can test images so that you can test color and layout and see which one people actually respond to very well. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I mentioned what you need to look out for. If you remember, the click-through rate and the cost per lead when you're running ads. So if you have not watched, yesterday it was a bump, like somebody said. So go and watch and rewatch and rewatch. So you want to when you're looking for the testing, now, something came to my mind now, and I just want to say it. Please, I said this during the first class. Don't be part of the people that says, oh, this thing is too technical for me. I know that you may not be a technical person, and that is okay, that you may not be a technical person, but don't stay that way. Because the world where we are right now, every business is being run with tech. Even when you will outsource it and hire people to do all these things for you, you will do better when you know, you have an idea about these things, and you are talking from a place of intelligence. When you are talking to your freelancers, when you are, talking to people that you give this job to do for you. Not everybody is honest, and we want to work with you, you understand. Sometimes you will meet some people that will just want to bamboozle you. If you don't know anything, it's so easy to get you bamboozled. You understand what I'm saying? So listen and try to learn about these things. You don't have to know how to do it, and that's why I decided to bring it into this training. I so much believe in the importance of business owners knowing and being able to do all these things. I have seen several examples, of people that are running amazing business today. And I will use an example now. Let me give you an example of somebody that I know that does this very well. So my company handles all the tech system and funnels and everything for Trisha Bliss. We've been doing it for about 5 years now. But when we first started, Trisha, even though she was a marketer, she used to market, all this experiential marketing and all that. That's what she does for multinational companies in a 9-to-5 job before she became a marketing coach. She was not a technical person. But when she started this business, she realized that, especially at the stage when she was still growing this business, she needed to learn how to do some things. So what did she do? She went to go and look for one landing page. There was one, maybe landing B or something, if I remember very well. She went to go, it's very easy to use. She started learning it. She will create, whether it's fine or not, she will create it and use it to sell her product. She started learning all these things by herself. When the business started growing, that was when she brought my team in and said, okay, guys. And then even at that point, it was some things we were handling, we were not handling some things until she handed over everything. And now she can be rest assured. Even today, if she comes and say, babe, please, I need to quickly do this thing. And I say, oh, that thing is very hard though. So it will take us like 10 days. She said, what is 10 days? I beg. Is it not just to do this and do this and do this and do that? If I tell somebody that does not know anything about it and say it is 10 days, it is 10 days. Because maybe I am trying to, save time for other projects that we had. It is 10 days. There's nothing you can do because you don't know anything. But because you can tell me, it's just to do this, to say, oh yeah, let's do it in 2 days, or okay, let's do it in, that kind of, what I'm saying. There's a way that this knowledge will help you may think it's small, it's simple, but this knowledge will really help you. And the days that we are probably too busy to do, and she needs something urgently, do you know what? She will do it overnight. If we cannot meet our timeline, she will sit down and do it herself overnight. She will launch with it the next morning, and then she will say, go and do the professional one. And then when the professional one is ready, she will change it. But she will do it. Nothing will delay her timeline because she knows how to do these things. That is how to be an hands-on business owner in the digital age. Even when you have all the money to outsource, but you still know these things, you understand it. Yes. See what somebody just said now. Learning tech to some extent has been so helpful. I am grateful for what I have been learning for a while now. So it's very important. Don't say, but tech used to give me a headache. Like I said yesterday, put it as part of your morning affirmation if you're an affirmation person, and start saying it to your brain. Tech is not difficult for you. You can learn it. You can excel at it. You can be good at it. Whatever it is, however you want to put it, it is very, very important. So, yes, that is interest and behaviors. So you can always, the platforms have, they are slightly different on how you can target the interest and behaviors and all that. For example, like the kind of work and all that, work title and co can be a behavior on Facebook or Instagram. But for example, on LinkedIn, rather than it just being a behavior, you can use, because LinkedIn, for example, is a workplace platform. So you can just pick and say HR and just say you want your ads to show to HR people that identify as HR personnel on LinkedIn, and then it will show it. So it all depends on the characteristics of your target audience. So that is it. The other thing you also want to look at, so don't forget A/B test that I mentioned, that you have to test. Yeah, I was saying you have to test images for color and layout. You want to test your headlines. So yesterday I gave you an headline swipe file that has about 53 headlines. You can go and play with it. Play around with those headlines. They are powerful. They are very attractive. They are powerful. It will attract, certain kind of audiences. So play around with your headlines on your images, on your videos and all that, and see which one gives you the best results when you check your metrics. I already explained yesterday how you can check your metrics. The third thing is also your ad copies, 2 variations of ad copies. So you can have one image, for example. Let's say you first test images, and then you realize that is this image that has a red color at the top that people are clicking, that has the highest click-through rate. Use that image and then test it with 3 ad copies. At the end of maybe 3 days, look at the results and see, okay, it is this image and this copy that is giving me the best click-through rate and the best cost per lead. Now, take that image and that copy and go and increase the budget in another campaign. And create a new campaign and increase the budget and use it, because you already know that it is doing perfectly well. So testing is so very important. The next thing is custom audiences. So you want to ensure that when you are driving traffic, to your landing page, right? Your landing page where people will opt in for your lead magnets. You're driving traffic to that landing page. The traffic going to that landing page must not waste, whether they opt in for your lead magnet or not. You must keep the record of that audience, of the people touching, the people that are stepping on that landing page. You must keep a record of that audience. And there is a tool that Facebook has, for example, in fact, not Facebook alone, all of them have it. Google has it. We have the Pixel for Google. We have even LinkedIn. All the ad platforms has this Pixel that you can install on your landing page that will help you to record this audience. And then there is a way you can create them. We call them events. When you create this audience and you save it, like I said, you don't have to know how to do this right now. Just hold this knowledge in your head so that you can use it to talk. You understand? Create this audience, save it. People that visited that landing page. What it means is that whether they finally opted in when they got to that landing page or not, you have successfully taken them away from one platform to another. That is a very big feat. It means your lead magnet attracted them enough for them to click that ad and go and land on that landing page. They are most likely your target audience. Even if they didn't finish opting in, you know what? It could be that their internet went off, or it could be that something, they got distracted, or for example, if it is a paid lead magnet, like a low ticket offer that you are using, it could be that they got cold feet and they feel like, hey, maybe I should not buy this thing today. I'm supposed to use this money to pay school fees, or I'm supposed to use this money to buy something, and then they got cold feet and left. But whatever the case may be, you need to save them so that you can do two things with them. I'll tell you the two things that you need to do. The first one is to retarget. Yes, TDO said it, to be able to retarget these people. Like I said, I mentioned it, that to get people to take action, to do your call to action, sometimes, especially if it is to buy, to purchase, you need at least 7 touch points with them for them to see you here, see you there, see you here. So there is in-platform retargeting, where you can retarget people on the same platform that they saw you. And then there is cross-platform retargeting. Cross-platform retargeting is when somebody clicked on your ad from Facebook, but because you are running your campaign on Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, and maybe LinkedIn, you can do cross-platform retargeting. And then they will see you on Facebook. When they get to YouTube, they will see you. When they get to Instagram, it's still you they will see. That is why sometimes people will come to me and say, I'm seeing this ad. In fact, I'm always seeing this ad in my dream. It's because every platform that you get to, there is cross-platform retargeting. That's the first thing. The second thing that you want to use it to do is to create a lookalike audience. So just like yes. So you have the cold audience, the warm audience. There is lookalike audience. The lookalike audience is also a cold audience, like the interest, the ones you got from interest by just picking interest and picking the behaviors and all that. Those are the cold audiences. But there is an audience that is a little bit more powerful than cold audiences, and that is the lookalike audiences. So there are different strengths for lookalike audiences. For example, if you are able to save the audience of people that have purchased. So let's say in your funnel, at the end of your funnel is the purchase of your irresistible offer. And then as people, so this is a long-term, this is an audience that you create over the long term. So after people have bought, a sizable number of people have bought your offer, and you are recording these people, you can then ask the platform you are using, any platform, they all have it, to create a lookalike of the people that have bought from you. So it will look at the digital footprint of everybody that has bought from you, and then create something very similar to them. So people that have almost the same kind of digital footprint, it will not put them in an audience that you can market to. So it will also mean that these people have the footprint of always buying things online. Some people don't like buying things online. If you do your targeting right, it will not even show to them. So those are the two things that you want to do. So you want to look at lookalike and custom audience. Custom audience are your purchase audience, your visiting audience, all those audiences of people that have engaged with you, with any of your posts, maybe your posts, your ads, your landing pages, your purchase process. You can put all these people in an audience and use them as custom audience. You can then create a lookalike of this custom audience and use them. So we have talked about interest and behaviors. We have also discussed A/B testing, which is creating variables of different aspects of your creatives. And we have discussed custom audience and lookalike audience. So there is one more thing. Let me just check my notes right now to see. I feel like I'm missing one more thing. Okay. Please, if you have questions, I know everything I just dropped, maybe a bit, please ask me questions. I don't mind, going over and explaining if you have any questions. In the next 5 minutes, ask me any question that you have. Ask me any question at all. If you would rather talk, please raise your hand so that I can unmute you. Any question at all. So that's it. I didn't miss anything. I'm waiting for your questions before I move to something else. If there are any questions here, please ask me. Ask me. Okay. Wow, it's almost 8. Okay, good. No questions. No questions. Do not so everything that I've been saying now, it's all about marketing your business. There is something that I should have mentioned yesterday when we were treating Ruth. I don't know if Ruth is online today, but she had a book, a smoothie, 101 smoothie recipe, something like that she wanted to sell for about $3 or so. When you are running a campaign for that kind of product, if that product is like your first offer, your lead magnet, and you're running a direct ad to it, or you are, and that is just, you are using a low ticket offer as your lead magnet, don't sell it. If you sell it alone, you will not be profitable. You will never be profitable if you sell it alone, because it is too cheap. It is too cheap for $3, because at the end of the day, by the time you start, maybe because you start for by the time you start, you might be getting a sale, because that is a sales ad. You might be getting a sale at maybe $2, even $3, or even if it is $1 or $5. At the end of the day, some days will be good, some days will be bad, some days will not be good, and all that. By the time you calculate your profitability, it will not be very profitable. When you're using a low ticket offer like that, remember that, I think it is I think it was yesterday that we did it, that I explained what an order bump is, an order bump, cross-sell, upsells, and all that. That is the way. So don't go, I had it in mind that I will mention it, but don't go and start using low ticket offer just because I have advised and giving you the advantages that a low ticket offer has. If you use that low ticket offer alone without an offer at the end of it, your paid ads will not be profitable, because at the end of the day, so when you're running a low ticket offer and you're running ads towards a low ticket offer, you don't want to calculate your profits from what you made from that low ticket offer. Your profit, as regards the amount you spend on the ads, will be on your main offer. So if you have a funnel, so let's say you have a funnel, low ticket offer at the top, and then you have the funnel, you have the nurturing, and then you have your irresistible offer, and then the buy. And then you are driving traffic to the low ticket offer, and then you spend about $500. Let's say you spend about $500 to get about the low ticket dollar is $3, Abby, and then you spend $500 to get about 200 people to take that low ticket offer. You know that if you calculate it from that low ticket offer, you say, oh, she lost $300. Abby, she lost, what am I saying? You got 100 people. 100 people means you are able to get $300. So that means she lost $200 because she spent $500 to get 100 people. So it means she lost $200. She didn't lose $200. When she can say she lost $200 will be at the end of that funnel, over a certain period of time that she wants to use to calculate this. how many people came out from the bottom of the funnel? So let's say the bottom of the funnel offer that she has is $50, right? And then at the end of the day, she was able to convert, 10 of these people, or 20. 10 of these people is how much? For $50, that is another $500, right? Or she was able to, let's just stick at 10. She was able to convert at $50, she was able to convert 10 people. And then at the top, she had spent $500. So it means that she made $300 at the top with the low ticket offers plus $500. At the end of the day, that is $800. It means her profit is $300. So that is when she can say, okay, it's making a bit of sense, but it has not finished making sense. You know why? Because there are some costs that will also be in the middle of the funnel. So maybe like email marketing cost, or this cost or that cost that also needs to be calculated. That is why, when you start, especially when you want to start your marketing, have it at the back of your mind that you might not be profitable at the beginning. But if you know what you're doing, and then you start optimizing. So there are several things that you start to use optimizing, like, doing the A/B testing that I, spoke about. Like, let's say you are a new coach, for example, you don't have any feedback, you don't have any testimonial or social proof and all that. By the time you start selling to a few people, and then you start getting feedbacks and testimonials of the transformations you give to them, or the testimonial of the usage of your products and all that, and then you now bring those to the top of the funnel, your campaigns will start behaving better, will start doing better, and then you start seeing more engagement, and then you start making sense. Over a while, then you start making sense. You now say, oh, this is making sense, this is making sense, this is making sense. So that is how to build a business using lead generation funnels. I hope I am making sense. I am not seeing any content. Is it that you are concentrating on everything that I am saying, or you are no longer following me? Let me know if you're following me. I'm looking at the chat right now. I want to know if you're following me. If everything I've been saying, does it make sense? Is it making sense to you? Okay, yes. It is making sense. Okay, great. So, and then don't forget, when you are also running your campaigns, videos are very good. And there is also, in fact, I have wanted to mention it, even though I'm not going to be showing that to us here. We are far, we've overspent our time. So videos are very important also when you are running your campaigns. Videos are very important. Show your face if you can. If you can't show your face, let one of your team members show your face to you, for you in those videos. If any of your team members cannot show your face to you, you know what? AI has helped you again. Because there is also now a text to video AI that will give you an AI person. An AI person that looks real, like a normal human being. And all you need to do is, do the video, this thing, choose the kind of person you want, maybe African, maybe Caucasian, maybe, pick the kind of, and put your text. So your video script, you put it. And when you put your video script, it just, sits on the video, and then it starts talking for you. Oh, do you know that you can manage your diabetes with the Sorial app, and this. You even put the intonation, that you want in the text to video AI. So those are the kind of things that artificial intelligence is giving us right now. So for those of you that says, oh, I cannot show my face, I don't know, but then you know that video ads will probably do better than your. Now, there are several situations that is a bit complicated. I may not be able to explain here, But there are campaigns that images will do better for. There are campaigns that videos will do better for. All right. So, but know that, at different step of your funnel, you have the kind of campaigns that you should be, running. Okay. So now, having said that, how many people are ready? Okay, so let me ask this first. How many people already have you have at least one efficient lead generation funnel running in your business right now? I want everybody to talk. I want everybody to give me an answer. We have 19 people on this call. I wonder why people are not attending this. Is it because of the time? But I see that a lot of people are watching the replay, so that's good. Because we have almost 200 people in the group, and we have only 20 people here. Yes, Miss Stella has a lead generation funnel. Papa says, I don't have. I'm waiting for every other person's. Uchechuku says, I don't have. Chinyere says, I don't have. Uchechuku. Oh, you have the question. The video AI app, so we can explore. Sincerely, I cannot remember the name again right now. But when I see it, I'll drop it in the group. I don't have a product yet. Okay, Fumi does not have a product yet. Blessing Bachi, I do not have. Okay. You built it and it asked my head. And it asked my head, but I am so proud of it. Thank you, ma. Yes. So I'm waiting for other people. I've not seen your, if you know you have not typed. Some people, since for 3 days, they have not said anything on this call. I want you to tell me if you have. Yes, I have. No, I don't have. Yes, I have. Only one person have said they have a. I don't have actually. I don't have yet. Okay. So it looks like most people do not have a lead generation funnel here. But we have all seen how important it is to have a lead generation funnel. It's very important for every business. So I want to make it easy for you to have a lead generation funnel. Let me answer Chidera's question. Plus, I've got a quick question, Coach. If you are to run a video ad, is it really necessary to show your face, or you can do a great video and have a voiceover under it? You can do a great video, yes. You can do a great video and put a voiceover. It must be very, very engaging. It still depends. For example, for product-based businesses, you don't really need to show your face. Just do a great product video. Put voiceover over it, or text and music safe, and it will sell. For coaches, if you are a coach, show your face. You get why? Show your face because people want to relate with you. It has to do with authority. It has to do with authority. They want to know the person they are, especially it also depends on the kind of coaching you are doing. They want to know the kind of person they want to pay money to influence their life. Because coaching is influencing. You want to influence that person's life. When you give that person an advice, they will take it. So show your face, let them see you. It will help you with the relationship, and it will help you to increase trust faster. If it is a service-based business, you don't necessarily have to show your face also. You can do a great video that is very engaging and have a very, and have a very, very engaging voiceover also over it. If it is a service-based business. Yes. So let me see if there is any other question. I had to learn to show my face. Yes, so show your face if you can. I learned it the hard way. You see what I'm saying? Especially personal brands. Yes, they like to connect with you. But they have to convert. Please, what's the recommended daily ad budget? There's no recommended daily ad budget. Your ad can convert on 1,000 per day. Your ad can convert on 100. So we have people doing 1,000 naira per day ads. We have people doing 100,000 naira per day. We have people doing 200, 300, 500,000 naira per day on their budget. It depends on the level you have. Start from where you are comfortable with. But know that if you are going to do the A/B testing method, that I taught you, you will spend some money at the beginning on testing. You will spend some money, testing different variables and all, but on the long run, it will pay you because you have, done that testing. Yes. Chinyere said 500K per day. Yes. Yes. So, and then of course, how much you pay determines the kind of, how many impressions that you get. The number of impressions you get will determine your click-through rates and how many people will click through, how many people will get to your opt-in page, for example, how many people will opt in for your lead magnet and then get into your funnel, for a lead generation ads. So you can do anything from 1,000, it doesn't matter. But you just need to know at the back of your mind that the amount of money you put into it actually determines the number of impressions that you get. So like I was saying, so let me get back to what I was saying. I want to make it easy for everybody here to be able to have a lead generation funnel in the next few weeks. And that is my offer to you. Who wants to hear my offer? How many people wants to hear my offer? Please let me know. Do you want to hear my offer? Do you want to hear what I have to say right now? Or we should just do closing prayer and go. And say, lead magnet magic, the 3 grand finale over. You want to hear my offer? Yes, so this shark should come out. Okay, great, thank you. So like I said, I created 3 offers for you because I know, people, there are different people in different, so one has to be, there is nobody that will not get something, to work with. And the first one is a do-it-yourself offer. And then the second one is a done-with-you offer. So, Lady Siwa, I want to get to the next level with my funnel, getting ready for my launch, yes. And the second one is a done-with-you offer, while the third one is a done-for-you offer. So you'll find yourself in any of these 3. Do-it-yourself is what you get in my do-it-yourself offer. I'm going to share my screen right now so that you can see it. So this is it. This is it. The DIY offer is you get an online course. In this online course, all you need to do, you can see that, at least to some extent, I enjoy teaching. So I like to break things down. So I can assure you that you will not have a problem of, this thing is so hard, how will I get it? If I am the one teaching it, you will get it. Online course, you get an exclusive Facebook group that is for support. So when you do something that I teach in the online course and you have done it, you bring it to the group for review. I and my team members, so I will have several of my team members in that group, will review for you and give you recommendations. That's the first offer. The second offer is a done-with-you offer. This one, I will work with you for 2 weeks. We will have a 2 weeks challenge where everybody has an assignment, just like we have done in this 3 days program. You will have an assignment that you have to go and do. You do it, you bring it back. And in 2 weeks, your funnel will be ready to launch. That is the second offer. The third offer is, I beg, website shape. Don't stress me. Just go and do everything and come and give it to me. Done for you. We'll do it for you. My team will take over and will, do something excellent for you. I have 2 people here on this call, actually, that are already my clients. I have Rediscovering You that we have built a funnel for before. And I have Lady CY that we are just working on a funnel. So if you belong to that group that will say, website sheet, just do this thing for me. And then see, this is a discounted offer. This is not how much I do it normally. It is a discounted offer for tonight alone. So if you want to be part of the DIY, that will have me in your corner while you build your lead generation funnel. You have me to teach you exactly what to do. And then you can come to the community, exclusive community that we'll create. And then you can say, oh, website shake, I tried to do this. I got this. I didn't get this. I want to do it this way. Can I do it this way? Do you advise this? Should I do it? Should I not do it? And you want me to give you, myself and my team, to give you our expert opinion. But you would like to learn it and do it for yourself. That is do it yourself. That's DIY, offer one. Offer two is website shake, do it with me. I don't want to go and do it alone. I don't want to just ask questions alone. Let's do this thing together. Do it with me. That is offer two. Offer three is go and handle it. Just don't worry. So which one are you picking? No? Pick it in, put it in the chat, put it in the chat, put it in the chart. I'm looking at your Minko, Tolu. Yes. I'm sorry. Tolu is also my client. I'm very sorry. Yes, see, I have clients that give me peace of mind. Peace of mind. I have clients that don't trouble me, don't stress me. These are the kind of clients, because I pray about it every day, that God bring people that will not stress me. And I never get this kind of people. And I'm so grateful to God for it. Yes, Tolu is also a client. She's a website chic client, a very good client. Yes, offer one. Oluwabumi Akak. Okay, Bumi is a team member. She's already putting it into the chat for you to go through. Okay, I need to talk through two of the options and then decide. Perfect, perfect. Do you want us to talk through it now? Do you want me to unmute you and you ask your questions? Tonight alone? Yes. These offers are for tonight, but I have a bonus for you. And I have another thing that will help you. You can make part payments to lock down your spots, but it is only for tonight. As the people that didn't buy this course too, from tomorrow, they will start, the pay what you want offer is gone. I'm happy that I was able to deliver everything that I have delivered in the last 3 days. You know, it does not matter how much anybody paid. It does not matter at all. I wanted to give value and I have given it. So the replay is going to go on sale from tomorrow. If you don't take this offer, if you don't put in your commitment, your interest tonight, is going the 59.999 offer, you will get it at 100,000 when you finally decide that you want to do it. The 99.99 offer, you will get it at 150. The done for you, which is 250. I'm leaving it for 1 week. Maybe because that is more expensive, I can give you some time and you might want to talk through it. But for the first two offers, you have to make your decision tonight. Yes, the offer two is a group. It's going to be a group. It's a group program, a group coaching that takes for 2 weeks, where we will be creating the lead generation funnel. You'll be creating it with me for every level of the funnel that you have to create. So what we will do, I'm going to, now speak about what we will do in all of these offers. All these options, will it work for products? Yes, it will work for products. Offer three, okay, all these options will it work for products? Yes, you actually give me peace of mind. Your team is excellent. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I'm grateful for offer one and two. Make payments to, for all these options, offers will it work for products? Yes, please. Yes, yes. Offer three, yes. Offer three, you will see that the bank accounts are different. Yes. Offer three is a website chic product. So it's going straight to Chinyere said, Unukwa. What is the meaning of Unukwa? I'm a Yoruba girl. If you want to pay in dollars, those are our dollar links. If you want to pay with Flutterwave, we have that. Please check the chat. Check the chat. Ask me questions. I'm here. All these options or offers, will it work for products? I have answered again. Chinyere, yes, yes. Somebody sent me a direct message. Let me read it. Teacher, let me read it first and see if it's something I can read out. Okay. 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 So this program is starting for the offer 1 and offer 2. It is starting by the 2nd week of March. 2nd week in March is when this program is starting. Yes, unmute to ask. Let me unmute you. Let me unmute. In fact, Bumi, please, can you unmute everybody? At this point, please unmute everybody so that everybody can talk. Bumi, let's unmute everybody.
Hi, good evening.
Hello,
Everyone.
good evening.
Hi, New York. Good to see your face. Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Okay, so you clarified for 2. Like I like to learn, so 2 sounds like a good option. But I'm increasingly busy, and I'm really considering offer 3. The only thing now is, so I have some complexity around it in terms of I still have to feed back to the team. I suppose I don't know if you had a what do you call it, a time frame. I'm also thinking that I also have to decide what the cost to be. I like that you're doing copies as well. I just want to be completely clear on the extent of done for you services that's on offer here. From what point to what point?
Okay. So for the done for you service, what we do is we we work with you to create your offer. So we get all the information, we create your offer for you. We do not create your lead magnets. You will create, but we can create your headlines, your topics and all that. But of course, the content of your lead magnet, you are the only person that can create it because it's head knowledge, even though you can use other tools to help you and all that. So we'll create all your copies, your opt-in copy. We'll create that is for the landing page where they will opt in for the lead magnet. We'll create your email sequence. All the nurturing email sequence, we will write it out, we'll create it, we will set up the automation. Now, I was about to talk about a bonus that is for all these other platforms. I will talk about it later. We create your sales copy for your irresistible offer. The offer you want to sell at the end of that funnel. We'll create the sales funnel. We'll design all the landing pages, so the opt-in page, the sales page and all that, and get your funnel ready for you to use. So that at the end of the day, you are ready to start driving traffic to that funnel and it starts working. Now, the bonus that I have for this is that, so there is a tool that, so normally, if you would have a funnel like this, you will pay for, you will need to go start, you buy domain name, you buy hosting, you pay for an email marketing platform that you'll be paying monthly payment, monthly for, you will do all this. But I found a very fantastic platform for you, especially people, beginners like this, that you don't have any funnel before. This platform, because you will not be paying 1 naira for this platform. The only thing you will pay for is your domain name. Domain name is $12 per year. That's the only thing you will pay for is your domain name. And on this platform, we'll be able to create a complete lead generation funnel. That is the platform that I'll be using in the course that I am the DIY. It is also the platform we'll be using in the Done With You offer. For the Done For You, you have a choice. You can decide to choose that platform or say, oh no, I would rather have these funnels. You know, I have a website before. I use ConvertKit. I like to pay, you know, for convert kits. So you can decide if you want. And I'm not saying that this is not good. Like ConvertKit is one of the most premium email marketing platform in the world. It's expensive, but it does the job excellently well. But I found this platform that is perfect for beginners, where you don't have to start paying all this monthly. You know the beautiful thing about this? It also allows you to list one course for sale. And you can integrate with Stripe, you can integrate with Flutterwave, you can integrate with Razorpay, you know, for people from different part of the countries. It's not limited to any country. You can send unlimited emails. Yes, but you can only create one sales funnel. But it is so good for you. But do you now know another thing about this thing is most of these sales funnels builders are drag and drop. That one knowledge, when you have knowledge of one platform, when you, let's say you now have to move to another platform, it is the same knowledge that applies to most of this platform. You just need to understand what you need to do. So I am going to be showing you all these things. Just pick your medicine. Which one, offer two, or offer three? But sincerely, everybody on this call tonight should try as much as possible tonight, or when you are watching the replay, you know, you should try as much as possible to not allow the thing that you already know that you have to do. Don't allow it to don't procrastinate. Don't postpone it. Eat the frog. Do it now, so that in the next few months, your lead generation funnel is already doing the work for you and you are seeing the results. Yes. He said it's for only this night. I am here shouting, oh, okay. I see. Yeah, so you can do 50% payments. You can do 50% of any of these payments to please ask me questions. I'm here for questions. Questions. Unmute yourself. Ask to unmute.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you so much for the class. It was wonderful. Okay, this lady CY, I just want to find out for us that already have the third offer, will we
Yes.
have access to the the one you were talking about, that platform that is that we can do drag and drop and do all those things? Are we going to have access to that? That's one. Then secondly, okay, that's just what I wanted to find out for that.
Okay.
If then I have a boutique, an online store. So is this necessary for it? Because you're saying that funnels are only for one product. So I don't really know. And you know, for a boutique, you have different products. So I don't know how it's gonna work.
So I guess you have not finished watching all the 2 classes. Because when we spoke about irresistible offer, I also explained how for physical products, you can create irresistible offers around your physical product. So for example, you run a boutique. I want to believe that is fashion, right? Am I correct? I think you muted. I'm asking you to unmute again so that you can answer my questions.
Yes, it's fashion.
So if it is fashion, if it is fashion, for example, you can create offers around, so there are different ways that you can actually do it. So for example, I know some brands that will do a look. So I don't know if your boutique has all these things where a look, you know, there's bag, there is shoe, there is top and bottom and up, you know, or in that thing, and you create a bundle out of it. So you might have like best sellers, or you can have a collection. or something like that that you just released. You know, a lot of times it does not necessarily this kind of when you have offers, the offers does not necessarily have to. You can separate it from your general e-commerce. So let's say you have an e-commerce website. You can separate it from your general products and bring out an offer. And this offer, put it on a landing page and then drive traffic to it. Or you can create a lead magnet for your fashion business. So when you watch yesterday's this thing, for example, you will see how you can create a lead magnet. It could be a video, it could be an ebook. It doesn't matter whether you are in fashion or you are in food or you are in this thing. There is a pain, there is a problem, there is something that is always confusing to people that you can quickly sort out, and that is very, very related to the products that you're selling, that you can create a lead magnet out of and create a lead generation funnel that people coming through that lead magnet go through the nurturing and you direct them to where you want them to go and buy the products related to that lead magnet. Does that answer your question? So I can see people, I'm asking you to unmute.
Hi, hello.
Hello, Tolu.
Yes, so I apologize that I'm taking up time. I just want to clarify. All
Yes,
right,
please.
so
Go ahead.
so but for those of us that have like I have websites, I've had phones before, as you know, I've had programs before. We can work with our existing asset, or we can decide if we want to try this new platform in addition. I'm just thinking in case there are
I
benefits
did
for
say that
the
again.
local.
You broke at some point.
Okay, you know how I already have like a website, I already have um what do you call that thing, an audience already and all of that. I'm just wondering if it wouldn't be helpful to use some of our existing assets. Maybe like we can decide if we want to use the new one you have or whatnot. Not that we are locked into one. That's question number one. Question number two, I'm just asking, since we are paying if offer three, since we are doing literally double of what we pay for offer two, is it possible that, because I like to just learn, but I'm this time I really want it done for me, but I would still like if I could still be in the group for offer two, but I'm actually on offer three. I just like to see and hear and learn.
Okay. Okay, so let me answer
Thank you.
question two first. So question
Okay.
two, if you want to learn, you want to me to do done for you, and then you also want to, what I can do is, because you're already taking offer two, I can give you a discount on offer two. So for people, I didn't think of that before, but for people that would like to take the done for you and then still learn, you can indicate now, and I'll tell you the discount that you can get if you take the two. The first question you asked is, to be honest, I didn't still understand the question very well, but I want to believe that what you wanted to know is, can you have it on your website instead of that free platform?
Yes.
Okay, you can have it on your website, especially if you already have a website. For example,
Oh, okay, I'm muted
yes, you
now.
can, your funnel, your lead generation funnel, when you already have a website, should be on your website, really. So this platform is for people that do not have a website and all that.
Yeah.
It's their first time creating a lead generation funnel, and they are looking for a cheaper option so that they don't have to start buying hosting, buying all those other expenses that we have to buy,
I don't know that.
SSL and all that. That is what this platform is for. Okay, Tolu
Clarifying.
said already paid for three. Amazing, thank you. So
Why are you announcing me? I wanted to clarify last question. So for offer 3, it just occurred to me now. This is excluding, this is just setting it up, running it, executing it, and it doesn't include ad budget, right?
No, it does not include. This is just to set up a funnel for you, and it is ready for traffic. So it is ready for traffic, whether paid traffic, whether organic traffic, it is ready. So you just need to start using it.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any other question? Joanne has a question. I
Yes,
can see your hand raised
yes,
up.
I do. Okay, hi, thanks so much, Maiwa.
You are
In fact,
welcome.
I feel so overwhelmed. I really don't even know where to start, but I think I'll be going for 2. I also like to learn. I'm a non-repentant learner, even though I don't have so much time on my hand, but I would like to also learn. So that's for offer 2. My question will be so I actually run a product based, I'm a product person. So I'm part of the people that are also wanting to find out if we can also do lead magnet for products. I rightly answered it. So for the product thing, you said it's going to be a challenge that is starting in March. Are there
Yes.
things that you are going to let us, so for someone like me, even though I already have ideas coming in because from the lessons of yesterday, from the 2 days class. So are you going to give us are there things that we need to prepare ahead of that March? Maybe like prepare our content, whatever I want.
Yes. You will get all the details. You will get workbooks. It is going to be, you see how practical a pay what you want offer is. How practical this is. So now you are paying me. You are paying me to make sure that you have a lead generation funnel by the end of that program. So you will have workbook, everything you need. Don't worry your head about that. Don't worry your head about that. Everything that you need before we start the program, you will have it. I will let you know if you have to fill questionnaires that will help me and my team prepare for you so that we know everything, the audiences that we are under. There is a limit to the number of people that we can take, of course. There is a limit because, it's still, even though it's a done with you offer, we will still be doing it with you. So it's still going to take a lot of our time and resources. So there's a limit to the number that we can take. Madam Fumi, I replied you actually. I don't know if you've seen it, but you want to talk. So please talk. Kinyere also, let me ask you to unmute. You should be able, I'm instructed.
Okay, for me.
All right, Lady CY.
Oh, who is talking? I thought you wanted me to.
Okay,
Madam Fumi, please talk.
Okay, for me, like I sent a message to you. Number one, the offer 1 would be the best one for me because presently I'm in school, so trying to juggle a whole lot of things. And secondly, I don't have a product. I'm more of a service person that I do service and stuff like that. I'm still trying to get myself together. And so I asked, is there like a payment plan between now and March for someone that can pay like everything immediately, or it has to be the 50% first as a commitment? So that's my
Who else really
question.
wants to do this, but the 50% commitment cannot be done tonight? Who else? Who else is in the same situation with Madam Fumi?
Yeah,
I also am in the same situation because I don't have a product. I mean, the service thing, but I don't actually have the product ready, and it doesn't make sense for me to invest that much, that amount of money to funneling. And I do want to learn, like you said, I want to learn the technical aspects of this stuff. But I actually sent you a question, which was like, okay, you're like tonight, your time or my time, because it's 1:30 over here. So
okay. Okay, so this is what I would do. This is what I would do for people. This this is what I will do for everybody in that situation. Make a commitment of what you can right now. Just know that you have to finish it before we start the program in March.
Okay. I mean, that can be done. But I just, and actually the other half of my question was like the videos, because you said by tonight. Are the videos still going to be there after tonight? Tonight, your night or my night? Which one?
The replay videos.
Yeah.
So yeah, by tomorrow, because sincerely, everything about this challenge, about this program, I mentioned it in the program yesterday. I've been doing it myself because my team, they are so busy with clients, projects and all that. But the plan is that I've been dropping. So what I do every night is I just upload it to YouTube and I drop the YouTube link in the group so that people can, watch the replay and all that. From tomorrow, I'm going to take it away from YouTube. I'm going to put it on the website so that I can be in a protected mode. And then everybody, I'm going to now enroll you. So when you want to check out the replay, you have to log in into the website to go and watch the video. But you will still get access to it for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my question is, you mentioned about the done for you. Done for you, how about someone that already have a website but have not done funnel and all that? Does that apply for done for you too, or I should just go for this offer too?
Done for you, if you already have a website, you build it inside your website. In fact, done for you is best for people that already have a website and you would just like us to build your funnel inside your website. So you can go for done for you. But if you would also like to learn, you can be like Madam Tolu and pick the two offers, and take a 20% discount off the second offer too, because you're taking offer one. So because you are taking offer one, you can take a 20% off offer two, so that while we do it for you, you also learn. Or you can decide to go for offer two and do it for yourself. Or we will not be using your website.
Can you explain done for you and then learning on the job too? Because that's what I actually want to do. Can you explain it so I can understand it?
Okay.
So how much will I now?
For done for you, which is 250,000 naira, the only thing that you will do is we'll give you a questionnaire. You fill the questionnaire and you give us your lead magnets. If you pick a title for your lead magnet that is not okay, we will change it. We'll tell you, we'll change it for you and give you a proper one. Then we will, every other thing that will be behind that lead magnet, the funnel that will be behind that lead magnet, we'll create it for you. We'll do the page designs, we'll do all the copy. We'll do all the copies. We will automate the funnel for you and get it ready for you to use. That is done for you. But with the offer two, you will be working with my team and I over a 2 weeks period. Every day there will be something that we will teach you and you have to go and do. So day 1, day 2, until day 14, when your funnel would be ready. But you'll be the one to create your copies. We'll just teach you how to do it. For example, in this challenge, I have not taught you how to create sales copy. There is a way to also create sales copy. You understand? And make it engaging, compelling. So I will be doing this, for example, with, like I said, I've been saying with this offer, I'll be working with my team. So it will not be only me alone because we want to make sure that. So we'll be having what we call something like office hours, where every day we'll have a live session and you can have so let's say you have started and then what you're having problem with is the landing page you're trying to do. You can attend an office hour for landing page design, where you will find some member of my team to show you, oh, this is what you have been doing wrong. This is what you are not doing right. This is how to do it. This is how not to do it and all that. For copywriting, you will find me and other people there reviewing your copy, saying, no, that headline, you have to go and redo it. You have to do it again. You have to do this and all that. Yeah. So for 12 weeks, we'll work with you to ensure that what you have done is perfect. Online, via video. For offer one, you will only be able to ask your question on the group and we'll give you a feedback as test. That's the difference between the three.
I don't want offer. I want offer done for you. The one for 2K, but I want to also learn on the job.
So that, yes.
So, but you're talking about,
so you should take offer 2 and offer 3.
so how much will I now pay? I will join the 2 money together.
Yes, you take 20% of offer 2, which brings it to 80,000 naira. And then you will now join it with 250, which makes it 330.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Uche Chuku, I'm asking you to unmute. Okay. I will discuss with you offline because mine is okay. That's okay, Ma.
Okay, you have answered my question.
I've answered your question. Okay, that's fine. Who else? Who else? Chinyere. Chinyere, I'm asking you to unmute.
I say it's me that just finished talking.
Oh, you are the one that just, sorry.
Yes,
because I was still seeing your hand up.
Okay, I was still reminiscing over we paying 320.
You will get the value for it. So what it means is that going forward, you have the knowledge. And for people that think, I cannot attend, I'm busy, I won't have time for this. If you have a virtual assistant, you can send your virtual assistant for this instead of you. Your virtual assistant will learn this and can do it for you. So that is another thing you can do for people that may be thinking, oh, I'm too busy, I cannot do this. Send your virtual assistant or your personal assistant or somebody that works for you, or a team member, that'll be able to, that you think understands your business. So
yeah. I was saying, because what I heard before, I thought it's 80%. I didn't know it's 20.
It's 20%. It's 20%, and that is just based on the fact that you're already paying for done for you. Okay.
Okay, can I talk?
Yes, please, ma.
All right, you said for those going for offer 2, they should have, their people already have a website. I do not have a website yet for my boutique, but I'm sure I plan to have one. So I don't know. Does it still work that way?
Please say that again.
Okay, I heard you say that offer 2 is for those who already have a website. I do not have a website
No.
for my boutique. I just
Offer
post
3.
on.
Offer 3 is best. I said offer 3 is best for those who already have a website.
Okay. Okay. So
Yes.
in the process of this, we can now decide to have an e-commerce website.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you. So you were going to mention, okay, you already answered. Thank you. It's fine.
Okay. Joanne, okay, you said your internet logged you out. I'm asking you to unmute so that you can ask your question again. I'm not sure. I can't remember again what your question was.
What is it?
Hi, Joanne. Can you unmute?
Hi.
Hello.
Finally. I've been logged like 3 times. Okay, so I was trying to find out that for option 2, I said, are we going to have ahead of the challenge in March, or we'll be doing it while we are on it in March? So because I know it has to be so I'm planning to write an ebook and sell or something that will also lead to the main products that I'm doing. So am I going to start preparing the content, or we'll do it within that 2 weeks? Because I wanted to find out.
We'll do it within that 2 weeks.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that's in March.
Yes.
Also, I think I had some people saying, what is it about having a website or not? Because I have a website that has e-commerce on it where we sell our products.
Oh, where you sell your products.
Okay, yes.
So I said that's best for offer 3.
Still, okay.
Yeah.
So my offer 2, is it still okay, or I have to upgrade to offer 3?
You
So
can do
because I'm
offer 2.
opting for
You can do offer 2
2.
if you're really interested in learning. Yes, you can
Yes,
do offer 2.
yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so March what date precisely? I don't think I heard that.
Your
When
internet
in
is
March?
still actually quite bad.
What date in March? What date in March?
It's starting by the 3rd week in March.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
got that. Thank you. Okay. Then please, I think part of my internet hitches. I didn't get the account details for offer 2. I think I only saw offer
Okay,
1. I didn't
if
see
you
for
look
offer
at
2, or is it this?
the charts, I think Bumi has been sending it. Check the chart
So
again.
because
You
I've
get
been
it.
logging out, I don't see the
Oh,
older messages.
Bumi, please, can you resend the payment details again?
Offer 2.
Yeah. So for people that wants to reach out to us, you can reach out to me you can reach out to us on Instagram, website sheet. You can reach out to me on my email, Mayowa I have 2 emails. I'll drop it here so that you can reach me on any of those emails. Mayowa at WC Digital Agency. Please. Those are my emails. You can also reach out on our Instagram account. We are also in that group. You can reach out in that Facebook group. Like I said, I'll be very present in that group. So I'll make it so even anything around this lead magnet challenge, even if you are not registering for you, if you are not taking me up on this offer, and you have a question around lead magnets, not lead generation. If you ask me lead generation, I will not answer you. I will ask you to join that group. But anything around what I have taught in these 3 days, ask it in that group. I will answer. I will answer it, whether early in the morning or late at night before I sleep. I'll check the group. I'll make sure that every question is answered. So the group will remain very engaging. So Joanne and Bumi just sent the payment
Yes,
details.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chinyere said, so for offer 2, we can make any deposit this night, right? Yes, I have given you the option to make a commitment this night. Make a commitment and complete it before we start. So for everybody that would like to take up that offer, how do I reach out? Yeah, I already answered that. Okay, that's that. Does any other person have a question before we call it a night and call it a what? For the 3 days, it's been an awesome time.
Oh yes, it
an
has.
awesome time. Yes,
Oh,
and
has.
I personally enjoyed myself. I really, really enjoyed myself. I have missed teaching. You know, agency work can be very back-breaking and very, very busy, especially when you know, you are still growing and all that. But thank God, as we grow, we put in more structures and all that. And now I am able to carve out some time, you know, to do other things that interest me, which is teaching. So thank you for being my first set of students in 2023. I can click that off my goal for the year, which is go back to teaching. Thank you, everybody, for tonight.
Thank you, Myron.
Is there any other
Awesome.
question that I have to answer before we go?
Somebody is asking for the picture.
Oh,
The
your
one you said you're going to
pictures.
show us.
I will put them in the, even I see some people that I use ChatGPT to create their content. I have everything opened here. Please give me some time.
Okay.
I will work on it and send it to you. For the pictures and all, I would download them, send them into the group so that you can download it from the group.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you,
my girl that was writing something on her journal.
Okay, yes, I will. Mm-hmm. Yes. The offer 3 has 1 week grace. Yes. Okay, I will send it. Yes, Barbara, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I have your direct line. Okay, thank you. Oh, so before we go, please oblige me few minutes. I know that you have all given me reviews, you've dropped reviews in the group and all that, but I wouldn't mind anybody that would not mind maybe putting on their video and saying one or two things about this 3-day lead magnets challenge. If you can, it's fine. And I would really appreciate it. Just give me some feedbacks, about the 3-day challenges, specifically the things that changed for you. Maybe you've always had an idea of, say, oh, this is how I usually think this thing is, but in this training, I was able to understand this. So you can indicate, yes. Madam Fumi, I can say you put on your video. Thank you for that.
My place is dark, but I hope.
Sure, as dark as it is, I would appreciate it.
Okay, so first of all, I'm so happy that I joined this program. I know late last year, I wanted to write an ebook, but honestly, I didn't know how. I didn't know when it was going to happen. I just knew that I needed to write an ebook. So immediately I saw the ads over on my timeline on Instagram precisely. I was like, when you said AI to be able to write something easily, I'm like, no, this has to be for me. And immediately I clicked it and I signed, I pay. I'm like, at the first I was like, okay, this thing, how much is it? I think I had to send you a message on your DM, then you're like, pay any amount. And I said, okay, fine, let me even see how this thing is. I didn't come on the first and second day, but on the second day, I had to say, let me even check. I paid for a program, let me check. And I watched the first, I'm like, what is this? I'm like, no, where have I been? I watched the second one, I'm like, oh no, this is, if I had tried so many things today, with the AI too, and it was just amazing. I'm like, so this course for me was an eye opener, and you made it so easy. Like you made it look so easy. I don't know whether it's easy from the beginning, but you the way you taught it, it came so easy. I understood everything. Like I don't even know where to start, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm committing myself to be on it so that I can be accountable and have something to show. Honestly, in fact, at least this is the first goal among all my lists in the year. This is the first goal that I'm accomplishing. And I know it's just the beginning of great things. Like you said, by the time we have the lead generation, it's just something that you have that you don't have to keep marketing. And it just widen my understanding about marketing really. The part where you said that we should spend 70% of our marketing budget on lead generation and 30 on direct. Before now, it's been the other way around for me, but I have a clear understanding that this is the right way to do it. And honestly, I don't know how to thank you, but thank you so much. Opened my eyes to a lot of things. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Madam Fumi, I'll ask you to unmute.
Okay, I'll say for me, this is I've known you for a while, and I think we were in the same coaching group at one point in time.
Oh,
so we didn't form, yeah.
Miss group.
Barbara too is part of the coaching group.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, for me, this has been quite interesting because I've been using ChatGPT for a while, but what you taught really explained how I can use it better. And learning all this is quite amazing. And one of the reasons why I decided to do this because presently my course is around marketing. So, and I'm trying as much as possible to learn everything. It's a year of learning and to be able to grow. And you've really been able to simplify a whole lot of things and make it quite easy. And so now I'm being pushed to really that book I've stuff that I didn't want to write. So we'll have to write it. Right. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Amazing. Amazing. Madam Chinyere, you have your video on, so I'm assuming you also want to give me a feedback.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I want to thank you for the class. The way you taught it reminded me of one other person that I met online too, that she's not or angry. She doesn't get angry. In fact, I don't know why that lady doesn't get angry, no matter the kind of question you ask her. So it's the same thing with you. You don't get angry, no matter the kind of question, no matter how stupid it is, you answer it. Thank you for that. And I have been trying to ask myself questions about how do I get a sales page? How do I get this? And all the people I've been talking to, what they tell me, I don't understand it. So I just dump it the whole of last year. So when I saw the advert, I signed up. And after signing up, I'm like, no, I don't think I need this. Why did I even spend this money? Then I was battling with that until I wasn't getting anything. I said, well, if I didn't get anything, no problem. Then I am happy that, I don't know if it's you or your team that reached out to me again on Instagram, on the DM, and said that
that was Bumi.
And now said that I didn't sign up again. I say, no, I signed up. It was you guys that didn't reach out to me. Say, oh, that they are sorry. I should send my details. I sent. So I want to appreciate that they reached out to me to even ask me details, because if they didn't come, I wouldn't have followed up. So it was a nice way of saying, I know that there are other programs that I would have paid for. And maybe because I didn't pay more than 5,000 Naira, if they didn't reach out to me, I wouldn't even bother. But even when we were so many in the group there, they were able to still reach out to me. That means that everybody matters for you people. Thank you so much for that.
Welcome. You're welcome, and thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. This has been amazing. Sigwai Founder, I will ask you to unmute. You have your hands raised, so please try to unmute now, and you can talk. I hope I didn't murder the name. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, my name is Zigwai Fanda. And just like the other lady spoke earlier on, the lady that just finished talking really is good, because I just like it that you guys followed up. Normally people don't really follow up when I need to be honest with you. And I want to thank you for that. And I want to also ask for a favor, because I've missed all the classes. Why did I miss it? At times I walk around the beach area, so the network is very, very, very bad. Even when you try to, because of some project we're handling, you see. So I just entered actually. So I was wondering, because I think the classes were for 3 days.
Yes.
And yeah, so I don't know how I could get the replay, because I think one of my goals for this year is to get at least one special digital skill, you know, that will help with my business, help with my life, even with my destiny. That's the truth of the matter, because the whole world is evolving. And it's evolving around that digital kind of stuff. To me, we're going into an era where your certificate doesn't really matter. That's how I'm seeing it, especially this year. And I can sense that God wants me to do something, you know. Even though people try to demonize technology and all that, you know, it's the truth. Because even yesterday also, someone was talking about it, was posting on Instagram. He said, why are you doing science, technology, and all, talking using the Bible? But all these things, good ideas come from God. And I believe that it's God that brought about all this civilization and all, depending on how you're using it. Depending on how you're using it, So I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited on how you guys have been friendly. Your politeness is just amazing. I'm from the north, actually. So, you know, like when people are around Lagos, you stay, you know, like the two worlds is like two different worlds. And most my stay was in the UK mostly. So I tell you don't get all these things, you know what I mean? So so it's kind of different. So I must comment on that. So I think you should keep it up. I think that you just have to leverage on that. That's my take home. And thank you. That's what I've also learned from you, actually.
Thank you so much.
Because you learn with people around you.
Yeah, exactly. So for the replays, for the ones that you missed, Are you in the Facebook group already?
I try to do it, but it's not connecting. I was trying to do it. I don't know if it's my network or not.
It's likely your network. Please send us a DM on Instagram, and then we will assist to ensure that you are part of that group. Currently, the replays are in the group, and you can have access to them so that you can watch this replay for tonight. Also, I make sure that I upload every replay that night before I sleep. So I will upload this replay to tonight. Later on, like I said, I will move it to the website, but everybody is going to be enrolled on the website so that you can log in and watch it. So you have access to the 3 days replay.
That would be good, because I want to sit down like a class, jot it down, practice it like mathematics.
Yes, that is exactly what everybody here needs to do. You know, keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing. Yeah. So thank you, everybody.
Until I get
I said I have feedback
in all of those.
chat also. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending these 3 days with us. It's been awesome. We will continue the conversation in the group, and have a very, very, very lovely night, everyone. Bye.